All right, I got rid of that, honey. Lord, Facebook, y'all don't get me for that, honey, because I don't own the rights to that, honey. That was instrumental. But y'all come on in here, honey. Bring the mimosa glasses. Bring everything, honey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody, hello. Good afternoon. I'm waiting for everybody to fill the room. Ooh, we got something off the hot burner, honey. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Put up the wine glasses. You know, let me lay down the house rules, honey. Let me do that before we get started. All right, Saints. Now, I would like for y'all, first of all, good afternoon. I would like for y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Honey, you don't want to miss a beat. It's for free. Lil Po Rich, BLLC. That's all you got to do is hit subscribe, okay? Come over here. When you come over here, hit the like button. It helps, okay? Hit the like button. I don't want to see a whole bunch of people in my chat or in the bushes, and my like button is low. So do me a favor and hit the like button. It's for free, child. But I got some hot tea off the press, so y'all might want to tell your friend, tag a friend. Well, no, don't tag nobody in here. Don't drop no links or don't tag nobody. And listen, Linda. Do not put nobody's name in my chat. And don't talk about no oops, because my moderator's going to block you, okay? You already know. Don't drop no names in the chat. We use nicknames and letters, okay? Respect me, I respect you. That's the house rule, all right? We about to get into this hot tea, honey. Last night, it went down. I don't know. Was y'all up last night? That was the longest interview ever, but child, I was here for it, though. Well, good afternoon, all the saints. Now, don't get in your feelings if I ain't call your name by name. You're familiar with it now, but y'all know it's love, honey. Hey, all of y'all. Woo, Lord, let's get into it. Now, I was over there, you know. The little cousin had posted, it was a little interview was coming and everything. So I said, well, all right, y'all, let me go over here and check it. So honey, it wasn't on the proper page. So I had to go over to Mr. D page. Woo, child. Honey, it wasn't that surprising because hell, we all said the same thing and felt the same thing, whatever. Before we get into it, let me read my disclaimer, because y'all ain't gonna get me, girl. The devil is a lie. Copyright disclaimer now. Under the section of 107 and the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, and research. Now, listen here. Everything in this live is going to be allegedly, even though we might have a little receipts and everything, honey, but we're going to say allegedly, okay, for the most part, honey. And it's our opinion, okay? All right now, honey. It is for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, and research. All in this video is allegedly. It is not intended to infringe any copyright laws in any way. All right, so don't you try to come from me now, okay? There is no form of bullying, so don't come with the lies about somebody was bullying, because this is not about bullying, okay? We don't bully, okay? We ain't got no malice. We ain't got no evil in our heart, honey. We don't care. But it's good gossip, honey. It's a good piece of gossip, honey. We're going to talk about it today. It's lengthy, y'all. So just brace yourself. If you got to go back to work, I understand, honey. But just brace yourself, child. But anywho, now, it's no form of bullying or malice towards anyone whatsoever. Sole purpose of this content, honey, is for entertainment purpose only, and our opinion that we have a right to, okay? We cleared that up. All right now, honey. Don't get no oopsie whoopsies and saying that I didn't know she said that. I'm just coming in. You know, you go to anybody's platform. They tell you don't put nobody's name in there. Don't put nobody's name, and don't put no links and everything. Yeah, we ain't doing promotions. All right, let's get to it, Chen. Okay, once again. The interview was lengthy. BL, we all know who BL is, okay? The CEO, BL. She was professional as usual. I didn't expect nothing more or nothing less from her. As well, I will give accolades to the daughter, Miss A. Okay, Miss A was professional too. She kept it cute, even though she didn't get out and bash the mama or nothing like that when she could have. She still spoke her piece. But let me go before I go on to everything, y'all. Now, before we get into that, people had their own opinion, which everybody is entitled. to the fact that they felt that the daughter was being disrespectful. Let me say this, y'all. You're going to have people out here that's going to think the worst because they like a person. Ain't nothing wrong with you liking a person. But when a person is wrong, you can't uphold wrong. You have to hold them accountable. Okay? Well, let's get on to it, child. So, anywho, I'm going to read from my cousin's the thing because I got notes scattered everywhere. But this kind of sums it up. All right, so the new cousin say, get in here. What did y'all think about the live interview? Everybody got opinions. She said was a lot of revelations tonight, on last night. Another great cake, Bunt, sparkling yummy. Thank you, Teresa. She said, even though we talk about Kike and woo, we use that name, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Told Cece beforehand about to take, okay, being her ex. Okay, but Cece acted like she didn't know about their relationship. Well, on last night, we learned that BL confirmed that she was informed. I'm going to stop right there, y'all. That's just nasty. I don't want to go behind nobody with their leftovers. And you a friend. Why would you want to be with your friend? But I understand, honey. I understand. Let's carry on. I told you that life, honey, that ABC life, honey, they don't care. Okay. Cece was not happy with the revelation that she had got at the time when they was on the cruise. And she broke it off with Miss Fair Lady. Now, y'all know I call her Miss Fair Lady. Okay. So, while she found out about that, Miss Fair Lady pulled on the heartstring of the senior, Cece. And act like she was having one massive panic attack, anxiety attack, honey. Just drama queen, girl. She didn't want that bag to get out them hands, honey. She was saying $, $. Okay. So anywho, honey, she had a panic attack and she calls the old lady named Miss TKM, honey. And cried to her like a little wee baby, honey, and told her she was, I'm in the hospital. And so she knew that lady was going to reach Senior Cece. And Cece had second thoughts because she was in the hospital, honey. Oh, and that was the lady said that was manipulation at its finest. Okay, girls, sit down, honey. Well, Miss Lady Fair, honey, refused to sit down with BL and the daughter without receiving an apology. Now, allegedly, these folks say they didn't have nothing to apologize for. Now, if they were grown enough to say if there was something that they needed to apologize, they would have apologized. But they didn't owe you nothing, girl. You just, girl, Miss Fair Lady, you just too much, girl. That mama done said you was a mess, honey. But yeah, okay, we here for it. So anyway, she didn't want to sit down with for the apology. She wanted an apology. Pouting, stomped, had a tantrum, honey. Walked out. So anyway, honey, Senior Cece refused to sit down with her daughter, honey, after firing her to resolve the issues. Well, allegedly, BL was saying all she was trying to do was being the mediator. She was trying to go between the situation to keep peace in the situation, keep it off of social media. But we are gonna know, honey, these children, they want these numbers and these followers. They're gonna bring the drama to get it. So that's what she came to the live for, and that's how we all know her business, and that's why we got opinions. Okay. So when they was the daughter and Senior Cece and Lady Fair, they had a sit down at Starbucks. Well, Lady Fair didn't like to hear what they were saying to her in regards to when it came to the business. Okay. You know, everybody ain't got business skills. Everybody ain't got that skill. Okay. So BL is a very astute person in that area. So anywho, they wanted to sit there and let her know baby, we don't care about your relationship. We just don't want you to face the, you's not a good look for the brand, okay? All spouses, because everybody's married, stay out the way of the business. You do what you do in private on your time, but when it comes to the business, don't be all in the camera and trying to do the most, honey, which you was. Okay, but anywho, child. She stormed out because she didn't like what they were saying to her about it. Motive number one. Ding, 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 ding. Now, if you didn't have a problem and it wasn't no alternative motive, the ladylike thing would have, proper thing would have been, say, I understand, baby. We are together. This is your business. It's your money maker. And I'm not going to intervene with how you bring your bread. You understand what I'm saying? That's what a lady would have did. But oh, no. You didn't want that. You wanted to be in the center of the business because you wanted to get your hands in that money, girl. That's just what it is, honey. That's what the church said. Okay, honey. Well, Lady Fair was an admin also appointed on the business page. Y'all know, allegedly, they say that that lady, they say that that ex-wife had deleted the lady page and everything, Senior CC page, right? Where I remember seeing her going back on social media and everything, honey. You know, getting the help from content creators that had 1 million plus followers to get her page back up and running, right? Okay. Well, if you done went through that one time, why would you want to jeopardize it again? Didn't learn the lesson. But okay, she put Miss Lady Fair as the let me go back to my thing, child, because it's some more, honey, because she she wanted to put Lady Fair over her page. So Lady Fair went to start to doing this, y'all. Let me go to it now. Sabotage at its finest, in my opinion. Okay, she was blocking thousands of customers. So what happened was that was taken away from the business. Now listen, we don't always like what people say. I get people make stupid comments on my reels or whatever. And sometimes I might say something smart back to them and block them. Or I might just let them sit there. I just fall out laughing, honey, and say, thank you for the view, boo, and go on about my business, okay? You sit over there blocking all this customers, honey, potential customers, because they said your hair look crooked, or they ain't like your hair, or they ain't like you. You get mad and you block the folks that could have been buying the seasonings, allegedly. Okay. Say, instead of removing the problem, because BL had a problem with that. Instead of Senior CC telling her, listen, that's you ain't in your place now. You stepping over boundaries. Remember, you want boundaries? She was stepping over boundaries. Okay. You should have told her, no, that's messing up our money. She allowed Lady Fair to continue to block their loyal customers. Allegedly, they say over 20,000 followers that was blocked. Could have been more. But allegedly, that's the roundabout ball figure number they said. And now you put a post up talking about all y'all was blocked, y'all come back. Who in their right mind would? Anyway, go follow BL. I wouldn't follow Senior C and Miss Lady Fair. I wouldn't do it. No. So anyway, honey, she blocked. Okay, it was hurting the business. Blocked by Lady Fair and Lady Fair bridesmaids. So she put the bridesmaids to work too, behind the scene, allegedly. Messy. That's what you call messy when y'all want to talk about people messy. That's messy. Well, Senior CC and BL agreed back in October now to take her picture off the label. So the rumor was, everybody said, oh, she taking the lady face off the seasonings and everything, honey, and all that, child. That wasn't how that was. They agreed to it. And Also the painting, they was painting the narrative that it was done behind her back, which was a lie, allegedly, in her opinion, in my opinion. So BL provided Senior CC a place to stay when she was kicked out of her and her ex-wife home. Now listen, that is more than a friend. That's more like a sister. To see you down and out and going through a toxic relationship. And she thought well enough to inconvenience her family and household to bring the business and you in there, in the basement. Stayed in, you like the basement. They say you in the basement at Lady Fair House too. That's what they say now. I don't know, allegedly. But you likes the basement. She turned around and bought you a $500,000 home and put the down payment on the home for you. Now, though you did over a time, pay her back. But let's not negate that the fact that she put her neck out there on the line. She put her whole head and neck out there on the line for you. And you had seen a face, a texture of skin, and you went bananas. That's why I say Senior CC. Okay. The daughter say it's extraordinary. What a wonderful human being. The daughter is extraordinary. What a wonderful human being. Through all the hurt and the pain that was brought her way, she still remained a class act. BL2. I'm going to say this in my opinion. It was a struggle. It was a struggle for BL last night. My heart went out for her because this lady was hurting because here it is, the compassion she has for a friend, to help a friend in the time of need, and the friend get on her feet, and this is the repayment I get back. All because of a piece of tail. Crazy. Okay. One thing that was not mentioned, this allegedly to the cousin, she said, is a lie. That many are saying that BL started the page or worked with our cousins to create this page that the cousins have. She said this is a bold-faced lie. She said, I created this page on my own. She said, I ain't never met BL. She said, I've talked to her after making my page. She said, I post what I want to post. She said, there is one person who runs my page. She said, and that's her. She said she talked to the boss lady for the first time in November. She said, I can now say through all of this madness, she said, we have become friends. And I love how our relationship is growing. She said, we are very much alike-minded in business owners. We have a lot in common. We love our families, pride ourselves, and being loyal and trustworthy. What a lot of people like, I noticed in social media. You got a bunch of liars out here. They don't want to tell the truth if it hurt them. Just a liar. Okay, but anyway. She said, but I look forward to the future of expansion, collaboration, and lots of good times. She is so proud of BL. And likewise, I am too. All right, well, Lord, that wasn't good enough. You know they was in the cut. Moonshine Senior CC, baby, honey. Baby, I don't know if it's that cold in the A, but she's in the A, child. Looking like, no, she don't look like Ray Charles. She had on the shades and everything on her. And a mink. Steady flogging and steady lying. Oh, man. Here we go. Senior CC is in the A right now talking belligerently. She says some of the reasons her and Lady Fair is upset is because BL and the daughter didn't roll out the red carpet for Lady Fair. Well, who the hell is Lady Fair? My point. My opinion. Who is Lady Fair Honey? Girl, you act like you done got a piece of drip gold. She said, Lady Fair, they didn't roll out the red carpet when she arrived to ATL. Girl, please. wanna be, in my opinion. Who rolls out red carpet for a messy, rude, two-bit liar and a criminal? Now, that's what this lady... That's what the lady said in her opinion, honey. She called her a two-bit criminal. She say Senior CC insinuated that she would Will Smith BL. The threats are real this morning. Now listen, why would you want to fight somebody? You a whole senior citizen. Why are you trying to fight somebody? Because somebody come out and tell their story. You told your side to your people. She got a right to tell her side to the people. And why would you want to try to throw blows at somebody, lady? Everybody ain't going down with hands no more, lady. Y'all got to stop making threats to folks and stuff and running all your mouth and ain't going to do a dirt, ain't going to pop a grape. Trying to impress this internet. These people ain't going to be around you. They don't know what you going to do off the camera. Probably somewhere running for life, trying to get in. Hurry up, hey, Uber man, come on, hurry up and get me to the airport. I got to get back out of here. Trying to be, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, it looks awful when we have grandkids and children watching us and we out here trying to act like we back that. Somebody hit you, like that lady said the other day, hit you in the back of your head off guard. That we ain't gonna take you down. We senior citizens, honey. These bones ain't set up like they used to be when we was 20. You're gonna hit that pavement hard and some might fracture. Ooh, wanna be bad, honey. Do that, honey. Someone needs to do a welfare check on Senior CC because she's losing her mind and could be capable of anything. That's what the lady said in her opinion now. Girl, wait a minute, did she come back again? Because she must have said something else crazy. I ain't watched the video, honey. I ain't watched the video yet. But, honey, she's saying, now this is utterly disgusting and bullying of her supporters and followers. One of her supporters asked a question. Now, I told y'all we is nothing without y'all subscribers and supporters, honey. We ain't nothing without y'all. So, you know, as long as y'all respect us, we gonna give you respect back. But if you ask a question, what in the harm in answering the question? But see, when you're a liar and a manipulator and a con artist, you gonna go around everything but the truth. And you don't want nobody to have an opinion. You want people to bow down to you. Child, wanna be celebrities, real celebrities. I ain't talking about these fake wannabes. Real celebrities don't act like that, honey. They are who they are. They don't do all this extra stuff here. Even the celebrities, honey, people don't disagree with them on TV shows and stuff, and they write comments and stuff and their opinion about the show and how they acted or whatever on the show. Them darn celebrities don't be going in there reading and going off on folks like that. They ain't, and they got over 5.7 million people following them because they got sense to know people got opinions, and then what people say is what they call you is what you answer to. You ain't got to answer to everything, but you want to be heard because you done lied so much, honey. Now you know we're gonna get into the meat. All right, let me finish this and we're gonna talk, y'all. Okay, she said one of the supporters asked a question and she called them the R word about 3 times in the clip. Now you know what the R word is. We don't say you can't call folks that H word. You have to say disable and different laws now, honey. Gotta watch what you say about folks. What you calling for? How you gonna call people that you acting like you is on the spectrum? In my opinion. Everyone is in her camp should denounce what she said and hold her accountable. People ain't gonna hold people accountable because they're afraid, because they're gonna block them. So what? I'd rather stand on truth and righteousness than to be fooled up with somebody that's on the deep end. Honey, you just have to block me. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. But I guess they mean that much to them. Child, please. For the despicable behavior, saying that word is considered bullying and hateful. So you have to watch the words you say. And you got a whole petition talking about somebody bullying you. No, they laughing at you. That's what they doing. Hell, they laugh. They laughing, honey. Oh, we the senior citizen. I'll be 6 after a while, girl. I don't want to act like that, honey. The lady said the R word was a she said a no, what that word is, honey. You know, this is long, these are educated folks, honey. Pejorative term, either for someone with a mental disability or for someone who is considered to be stupid. The lady says slow to understand or ineffective in some way. That's the word which she called the people. So y'all know what the meaning of that. She done got that grill fix on. You can't tell her nothing, honey. They think they is above. All right, let's get into this commentary, child. Because I'm going to read y'all comments and y'all going to give y'all opinions and everything, honey. So in my opinion, to sum up everything, now, first of all, the friend had some dealings. Now, you know, these people in whole relationships and things, they don't want, you know, how the spouses and stuff, they ain't going to tell them, they ain't going to tell detail with a spouse, what they done did with somebody else. They going to act like, you know, hey, it was just a friendly girl thing, you know what I'm saying? But child, you know it was more than that. Then they say this, girl, wait a minute, hold on, child. But anywho, nonetheless, she had to know something about this gal, in my opinion. Now, you broke up with her because you had second doubts. And I said this before, I don't know if y'all remember. She acted like she was a little uneasy, undecisive. I want to do this, but because I'm hearing everybody, what they saying, I got to make them out of lie, so I'm going to go ahead and just do it anyway. She was torn. You could tell she was torn through the whole process. That's just in my opinion now. So you done went through with it. After you done got the details in the dirt. Oh yeah, they said it was on the nasty sites and everything too, allegedly, honey. I said, oh, what they call LL Cool J say, around the way, girl. But anywho, child, here's my opinion. Why let somebody destroy everything you worked so hard for? The daughter said, I was trying to put things in perspective that when she retired, she would live comfortably, that she wouldn't have to, work and have to struggle. That was a good daughter. But oh no, she's seen Lady Fair, and Lady Fair, I guess that complexion just got it. I ain't never been, and there's nothing against fair skinned folks now. Ain't nothing against you. But beauty is only skin deep. That outer shell ain't nothing, honey. We can make this stuff look all that, but that ain't nothing, child. You got to get to the root of the problem, honey. Not roots, but the root of the problem. Okay. But anywho, did all of that. Now you don't even have interest in cooking no more. That's how all these people started following. Allegedly, they wasn't following no other reason, I don't think, was it? I think they all followed y'all supporters and stuff, right? Y'all followed because of the cooking and all of that. Now all that inspiration went out the door because now we trying to be Mac Daddy. Woo, baby. Girl, it's a whole lot, y'all. I'm just giving y'all bits and pieces of it. It's just too much. But I seen the lady struggling with emotions because as a friend, she didn't want to put all the dirty laundry out there because she's a private person. And She struggled with getting her point across. She was trying to pick and choose what she wanted to say and not to say, but she did put out there. She said, now she owned all the trucks. She had her business before getting in business with her. And she said she came in as a life vest. I'm putting it in life vest because that's what she was. A rescue. Because that business that you had out of the home base was a failure. Allegedly, honey, that's what it was, honey. And the lady came out and she bought into it and bought it to life and took it. She seen the potential of where it could go and where it was going. But the train derailed and it jumped the tracks. And you just, honey, just lost it. See, that's how the devil do now. All jokes aside. Now, see, you just got out of a situation. It wasn't a year ago. Just say you lost everything. They got you back, everything. And the devil, what he'll do, he'll see you get on your feet. And he'll come with this disguise and set it up all nice and pretty. Make you think, oh yeah, and you say, oh, I done hit the jackpot. Mm-hmm. And all he doing was get you in his clutches. And when he gets you in his clutches, see, right now, I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, you can't see because too many people saying the same thing. And my mama always said, baby, more than one saying the same thing, there's some truth to it. But you can't see right now because right now, that devil, he's painting that picture to keep you to focus on that right there. That's your God. That's your world. That's your everything. Mm-hmm. And now that thing got to show the people. I can't come with who I really am. Not just yet. Not just yet. But mark my word. That thing gonna show up. Ooh, baby. It's gonna show up now. In some ways. And I just pray. And I think this was one of the questions that one of the supporters asked. They said, if all things don't work, would y'all be there? And I think that's one of the reasons why BL didn't say a whole lot that she could have, because I think that she would be there as a friend. That's more than a friend. That's a sister that got your back because they see that something is off. And then now, wait a minute, that daughter now. And let me tell you all these old hags that was coming for that daughter. Talking about she was being disrespectful. You're lying one. That young lady was not being disrespectful. We as parents don't get manuals to be parents. We learn, lessons are learned and taught by what we see and what was instilled in us. We didn't get a manual and say, when you have a baby, here's a pamphlet. This is what you do and what you don't do. So you do the best you can. So allegedly now, that daughter said that the relationship wasn't all that and had not been all of that. But she was willing to work on it. But you tore that up again. So that's why the daughter got odds. Our children ain't gonna always agree with us. They got their own right mind. They're gonna think how they want to think. Hell, I got 2 daughters. They don't always agree with what I say. Mm-hmm. But when I'm telling them, I always tell them the truth, and they always come back. They don't say, "Mama, you was right." I don't look for the accolades for them. My reward come from God. I just know that I put the foundation and I told them what was right. Ain't nothing like family, baby. Ain't nothing. I don't care if it was a ding-a-ling. I ain't finna mess up my family like that for nobody. No. And then it came, and here's the reason why people don't like, and they say you're messy, and they're talking about it. They say, well, you bought it out here. They say they was trying to hide it behind the scene. But oh no. See that motive want views and followers. Because we done heard you say now. We done heard you say you wanted the 1 million followers. Y'all, you went in on another content creator because you wanted 1 million followers. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And you thought that was gonna send them followers, but it didn't send them. It didn't send them. And it still ain't sent them. Now you got Lady Fair over there and blocked all them folks that was loyal. What is wrong with these content creators? You get rid of the good people that really got your back, that's really supporting, and really see you, where you're going. For people that don't give a darn one way or the other. But because they're your yes ma'am, yes sirs in your corner, you keep them. And they don't voice their opinion because they're scared because they're going to get blocked. Baby, you ain't that important to me. Block me. I ain't going to lose no sleep. That is crazy. But you're going to see this again. Hey, I'm sorry to say, I ain't wishing. Let me shut y'all witches and warlocks up right now. I ain't wishing nothing on nobody because that ain't my character. I just call it for what I see it, honey. I pray that it do work. Because you done went through hell and high water for it to work. But if in the case that it don't work, can't blame nobody but yourself. Can't be mad at the supporters. Can't be mad at the followers. Can't be mad. And I'm going to stop saying followers. Because y'all people. Can't be mad at the people. Can't be mad at the people. Can't be mad at the family. Can't be mad at the friends. You brought this demise to yourself. Even her mama. She know her better than you. Might not agree with the mama. Mama might got a motive too, in my opinion. I don't know, really don't give a darn about neither one, okay? But it's commentary. So it's I him, it's gonna be discussed. I ain't gonna on creator talking about this. People everywhere gonna be talking about this. And they already have started. So you can't shut everybody up. We got voices. That's what we do. Create content, and you are content. Because you bought it out, you want to be famous. We gonna make you famous. We gonna talk about it. We just ain't gonna call your name. What about the people you hurted that were there for years? They don't matter because I done milked them. See, y'all, see, I ain't gonna say all y'all. I ain't gonna say all y'all. But some of y'all, a bunch of damn users. Y'all use people up. You take from people with no intentions of having a heart toward the people. You just want what they got. And when you feel they ain't got no more you ain't got no more use for them, then you get rid of them. Now they become the enemies. No, you the enemy. The enemy is in you. The people ain't the enemy. You know, don't have no compassion. It's just greed. Just do for me, give me, because I'm important, because I'm famous. I'm the celebrity. I'm this and I'm that. And you ain't nothing but a human being like the next person. Just have a platform to be able to get paid. And some of these people that's in these chats and on these lives, y'all gonna have to grow up and be mature. Most of them, most of y'all are older, should be wiser. I'm sure why you got to be that gullible? I'm not saying don't support people. Yeah, we need support. I'm a content creator. I'd be crazy to say don't support. But what I'm saying is don't let nobody use you. Coming out here begging, dry begging, lying to people to get money. If you need money that bad and this platforms are not paying you enough, that tells you need to go get a job. Because it's not the people's responsibility to take care of us. That's not their responsibility. They got their own household to take care of. And some of y'all getting checks once a month on a fixed income. And you giving your money away to people that you don't know, that you will never meet. And if you meet them, then what? They just look just like you. Ain't nothing spectacular about them. Because you seen them online. Oh, I finally got to see you in person. Oh my God. And if they had sweet spirits and attitude, dispositions, these folks got the most nasty disposition, and y'all just flock to them like flies. Oh, I don't want them to block me. I don't. Honey, what? Hell, all these content creators out here, you worry about somebody blocking you? That means you have low self-esteem. You are very gullible. And you should be teaching the young. There ain't no young, it's a few young folks do it. No, but these is people that's senior citizens, old seasoned citizens, just giving up your little money. Let me ask you this. Do any of y'all go to church? I'm talking about these senior citizens that's giving up this money. Do y'all go to church and pay tithe and offering? But you giving it to somebody. You sowing. Let me say this. You giving money because you ain't sowing. You giving money, but you ain't giving it an assignment. So when you get in a bind and can't pay your bills, how many of them content creators gonna come and get and put money back and pay your bills for you? How many gonna do that? Now some will give. You got some that'll give. But how many? I'm talking about these ones that's taking so much and ain't giving nothing back. Don't never even give a giveaway. I ain't even never gave nothing back to nobody. But when you get in a tight, when your little money don't stretch through the whole month, have they broke you off anything? I bet you if you told them right now your light bill was due, they'll ignore you. They wouldn't even respond to you. Half of the time they don't talk to you anyway. All the time, a lot of them gonna shout your name out if you sending them something. That's the only time. If you don't send them nothing, you ain't gonna hear your name. They're gonna see your name and look right over it. You got to love yourself more than that. You got to think yourself as valuable than that. Nobody mean that much to me. That I'm gonna be kissing their tail and running up. Ooh, I got to be with them because they famous. Ooh, no ma'am, no ma'am. You put on your underwear like I put on mine if you wear any. You lay down and sleep. We don't sleep the same, but you lay in a bed, cot or whatever. Ain't no different, baby. Y'all got to wake up. You're not a help. You are a hindrance. You are enablers. And the sad part about it, when all said and done, you're going to be left without. And all they can do is get on social media and show they fancy clothes and they fancy this and they fancy that. And you just sitting there, it's just like a person sitting in church, giving all your money to the preacher. He around here with designer clothes on and you sitting there broker than a joke. And don't go to the church and ask for no help because they ain't going to do it. God gave you the tools. You got to use them. That's what wisdom is for. He said wisdom is the principal thing, and all that get an understanding. Wear wisdom like a garland. You know what a garland is? What you put on your Christmas tree? Piece of God. Wear wisdom around your neck. That's what wisdom is, a she. That's what she's for. To lead and guide you. And if you don't have spiritual discernment, you need to pray and ask God to give it to you. But a lot of your hearts ain't right. That's why you ain't get ask God, because you know your heart ain't right. Don't be a sucker for nobody. You need attention that bad, you need to find a hobby. Some of y'all need to go to, they have adult facilities in your neighborhood, in your community. Go to those kind of places. Take up arts and craft if you're that bored. Or you looking for attention. If you're not getting it from your children at home and you ain't getting it from your loved ones, find another outlet. Stop letting people use you. Don't be so gullible. And then they talk to you like you're trash, like you're a dog. Cuss you out. Disrespectful. That is not what content creators are supposed to be about. That's what these platforms is not supposed to be about. What you do, blessing a content creator on the side from what they get paid for, that's a blessing. And when you sow into good soil, because all soil ain't good, you just giving money away. But when you sow in good ground, there's seed time and there's harvest time. That's how you get your blessings back. Y'all just give money away, don't even put an assignment on it. So your money just traveling and it's flying away. Ain't nothing coming back to you. Nothing. That's what reaping and sowing is. You sow bad, you reap bad. You sow good, you reap good. Put assignment on when you drop anytime anybody sow anything into me, I consider that as a seed sown. Stars, Cash App, whatever they sow, I consider that as a seed. Give it an assignment. And I always, may God return it to you 1,000-fold. And if I have not said it, I said in my prayer, I said, God, those people that took the time to bless me, whatever they stand in the need of, because I don't know what they stand in the need of, bless them 1,000-fold. That's having a heart for people, not just being selfish and greedy for your darn self. My mods told me, don't do no giveaways no more. You always give away. You have proven yourself. But it's my heart. Because without you guys viewing my content and giving me y'all time, I am nothing on this platform, baby. I am somebody now, don't get me wrong. But would you understand what I'm saying? Y'all views help. Y'all contributions help. Sharing the videos help. Liking and subscribing helps. But these other content creators, they giving content creators like myself and others a bad name. And we are all not alike. You got some living above their means. Want to live in mansions. Well, you want to live in a mansion, but you want to live in a mansion, but your spirit is in the basement. That don't go together. Ain't nothing wrong with dreaming big and desiring aspirations and everything, but you don't do it off the back of the people. And you never give nothing back to the people. Never. If I had 100 supporters, when it's time for Christmas or birthdays, I would want to give them something to show my appreciation for them being a subscriber every month. $5 ain't a whole lot, but it's their money. Then y'all get on here. Oh, I'm going to Africa. I'm going here. I'm going there. Y'all living a lavish life, but never giving nobody nothing back. But you go out other places because you want to be seen, because that's a hustle. Not with a good intent. That's a hustle for the people to give so I can have some more money to do what I want to do. And you take the cheap way. I don't want to give nobody nothing that I wouldn't want to use. You don't give people less than. Always be nice to people. Be kind to people. What make you think you better than somebody? And let people have their opinion. They're human. They're supposed to have an opinion. You can't put a muzzle on people's mouth because you don't like what they say. You agree to disagree. Constructive criticism can be done with love, or it can be done maliciously. A lot of times people ain't doing it maliciously. That's just how they think. That's how they expressing themselves. You ain't got to always agree with it. But you ain't got to be nasty and rude to them either. Say, I respect your opinion, but blah, 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 and explain yourself, and it give them a better light to say, well, you know what, wait a minute, maybe I need to look at it like this. So I say this, anybody that's new to my platform, you're welcome. I ain't just doing this. This how I've always been since I've been on here, going on what, 3 years now? 2 years. 2 years. I've always been this way. I'm like this when I ain't on social media. That's just who I am. Okay. I make people feel welcome. All I say, respect me and I respect you. You can't buy me. I already was bought. The price that was paid for me was a high price that no man can pay. And that was the price that Jesus paid. He paid it all. So anything you do is a blessing. But I ain't on here to dry beg. I ain't on here to beg nobody for a damn thing. I'm a giver. Don't flood my inboxes about you in need, because that ain't, we ain't on with this. That's it, ain't that. I'm led when it's time to give. Nobody to text and tell me when to do it. I'm led to do that. And I'm led by God when I do that. So let me get y'all questions and opinions, honey. Hey, children over here on YouTube. Let me get to YouTube first, Facebook, and I'm coming to y'all. Everybody is speaking. Let me see. Trisha said the tea is on fire. Juanita said the no mimosas. I'm in the middle of work. Okay. Everybody got the wine glass. Everybody's speaking. Alice Flint say hello. B White say hey everyone. Connie say exactly. Rosalind say hello. Everybody speaking. Rosalind said you have my, yes, you have, my friend, and I love your videos. Thank you so much. If y'all got y'all response, because it's a lot. I mean, that interview was long as you know what, but to sum it up, she came out and cleared, her being a friend, and that's why things are like the way they are. But I mean, if this, I mean, I don't have nothing against the ABC community, none at all. I have family members that's of that part of the community. Okay, so it's not that, but don't let nobody use y'all. I don't give a damn if it was a man. No ding-a-ling, honey, dripping no gold like that, honey, that you're going to lose your mind and lose everything. No. All right, let me get the Facebook. Sheila staying in the trash can. Lord, Sheila, get out the trash can. Sheila say, that's terrible. She said, I'm going back and hiding. She say, yes, I agree. They used to share a sister-friend relationship that don't want to see you lose, but you are so blinded. How can you lose a relationship of such a BL and let go? Wow. She said that coochie must be rose gold. Rose gold. That's your opinion. Must be, honey, dripping gold, honey. Karan say, senior, I call us, put senior in front of it. Senior Cece laughing at BL this morning and said she is going to be like she's going to be like Will Smith and slap BL. Baby, I hope if she do, I hope BL put a whipping that she would never forget. That's in my opinion. You walk up to somebody talking about you going to slap them. You're a whole senior citizen. First of all, we seen great grandmamas. Well, I am. Grandmama. First of all, you're a lady. Ladies don't conduct themselves like that. Why would you go out there talking about slapping somebody because they told the truth? That's the only thing you could be mad of. That's the only fight you got. You ain't got no words. Low class. So they say not the senior citizen. You better know it is. She'll say, yep. Thank you for the announcements, Connie. She'll say, ain't happening, Captain. Pam say, good afternoon, everyone. Cynthia say, that's right. She'll say, hey, everybody speaking. Let me see. Thank you for the announcements, Connie. Clarice say, I'm blocked from Cook for no reason. For no reason. A lot of the people say they was blocked for no reason. BL says she has so many documents showing where people was reaching out saying they were blocked. And so what happened was the whole time that was a sabotage for the business. Like she said, don't do it on the business page. If y'all gonna do a separate page, and do y'all little meandering and y'all, mushy stuff on y'all page. But keep it from the business page, because what it was doing, you pulled all these people from your page to her page, because she was telling y'all go over here and follow Fair Lady. Y'all go follow Fair Lady. So the business people that were supporting the brand and the business went to her page. And so now it's a split. The revenue went down because it's a split. Because now she's gaining money from the business, the customers. She's gaining money that she don't even earn. She just got that dry long, as my mama would say, dry long sew. Stupid. Now that's what you call stupid. Brenda say hello everyone, and that ain't saying stupid in a bullying form either. That's just like for better words. That's what it is. That's just crazy. Jessica say you wearing that hat though. She said you wearing that hat though. Thank you, baby. Hey, Renee. Karan say so. She said yes indeed. Thank you for the announcement, Connie. She say BL is very hurt. She is very hurt. She said behind that hot mess, microwave relationship, shaking my head. She is very hurt. She is very hurt. Because she is like, if I help you, it's like this, Shatay. You in a relationship. That relationship went south. I'm there for you. I done bailed you out of that relationship, got you on a pool, you just thriving now. Here you go, done seen a piece of meow and lost your mind. And now you done forgot what you came out of to go to something else. Everything glitter ain't gold. Remember that. Everything glitter ain't gold. So she hurt because she see the pattern. And this ain't the first time. I think it's been a couple of times. But then try to make it say, oh, they didn't like her because of her lifestyle. That daughter say that is not true. She said, Mama had several relationships. She said, we didn't involve in her relationship. Her personal life is her personal life. She said, she got to give an account. And basically what she's saying is she got to give an account to God for herself. I can't live her life for that. Well, when it comes to the business, yeah, Miss Thing wanted to be up in the business because I don't care what nobody say. Let me tell you something. If you're on a whole legend or not, if you're all on a naked site, a porn site or whatever, honey, letting it all hang out. You familiar with social media. You had several pages, whatever the case may be, honey. So you know how it go. You know how it go. You should have just said, now you just do your business and I'll be over here. And she just defending this, taking up. Don't even know nothing about the person. I mean, because all this happened in 6 months? Don't know nothing about the person. Got the background and everything, but that was just wasn't enough. It just wasn't good enough. But there's a saying in the word of God. It was the folks that when when Moses went up to the mountain. And them folks, honey, they was complaining. But they wanted him to come down. They wanted a God. They couldn't wait till he came back from up there off the mount with the word from the Lord. They started taking off earrings and jewelries and everything and made a big old calf, a gold calf, honey, in the middle. And they partied, they worshiped the calf. That was their God. Same thing, honey, worshiping that money. You can't tell me that lady ain't look up and see the background, honey. When she found out that, honey, this thing was who she was, and that internet say was worth $3.5 because you. Dollar signs. If that was evidence, baby, that's why they were looking at $1 million mansion. Well, ain't nobody looking at mansions now, are they? Money must be funny. Child. Karan said you talking good. Thank you, Karan. Sheila say jump out, jump back, shaking my head. That devil is an evil trickster. That's what his name is. Yes, ma'am. Brenda say on the floor laughing. Get up, Brenda. Sheila say, Pastor, you ain't telling no lie. Karan said the daughter say she would be there if her mom needed her. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That was the beautiful thing about it. And I think that's why that friend, too, BL, going to be there, too. Because they know. They know it's something that ain't registered on it. They know. They see what's going on. They're going to be right there when the fall go. They're going to be right there. And they're not going to say, I told you so. They ain't going to do that because they already know what they're dealing with. You see what I'm saying? But let me tell you something now, baby. Though they want to, and their heart is red in the right place, don't let God stop them. What you mean? Don't let grace run out now. Because let me tell you, Ask Jeremiah, the prophet. He kept praying and praying for them folks, and God told him, don't come to me no more time for praying for them folks. Them stiff-necked folks, they ain't even got no intention of doing right. Don't let grace run out, baby. Don't take nothing for granted in life, honey, because God is still the same God. Okay, now. Woo, baby. But the daughter says she'll be there. Kathy say, say it again. 1,000. Jessica say, you sure talking right. Brenda say that daughter sees something that the mother don't see. Of course she does, because the mother got blinders. See, that's what the devil do, baby. He blind you with brightness and beauty and all that material stuff. Because, you know, they say that Senior Cece wasn't like that. She wasn't into the materialistic stuff at one time in lifetime. So now you want to live high in the sky. Yeah. And poor Mr. R, where is he at? Where Mr. R at? No family, nobody, just by his lonesome self. No social interaction, because who he know? He don't know nobody. He don't go no. But in their opinion, he all right. Okay. What people won't do for a check. Sandy say, hello, everyone. Claudia say, Lady Fair has pushed and broken up everything and everyone that was close to Senior CC because she wanted to get that bag. Lady Fair got the bag, all right, and broke Senior CC. They both deserve each other. They both deserve each other's love. What James Osborne saying? Connie say, hello, Cynthia and Sandy. Stephanie say, me too. She said, I'm glad to be a daughter and cleared everything up. She say she glad that the daughter cleared everything up. Stephanie say, me too. Karan say that. Karan say, yes. Stephanie say, preach. Well, I was trying. Karan say, come on. Pam say it again. Karan say, I'm not giving not one dime to no social media. Claudia, and can't blame you. Okay, I can't blame you, baby. Claudia say, no one but you, queen. Thank you, Claudia. Say it again, Claudia. Pamela falling out. But let me say, 100, you telling the truth, Pastor. Claudia say, to me, you do the most giveaways. Thank you, Connie. I try, and I'm going to still do that. That's just part of me. Now, you know, but if you show me who you are and you don't support and all that, then, you know, you can't, if you ain't putting nothing in the ATM machine, don't expect no withdrawals. That's just how I roll. Carl say, Queen, you are very beautiful and helping person, because you show us that you love back. You show us love back all the time. She said, you are a cheerful giver. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. The word of God say, be a cheerful giver. Yes, ma'am. Quran say that, sis. Kathy Gary say, tell the truth. 100. Thank you, Kathy. Connie say exactly 1,000. Kathy say, amen. Barbara says, good afternoon. You're so right. She said, I'm 63. And baby, you are so right. She said, it's sad how this content creator thinking that we are followers owe them something. She said, I love your style and heart. God bless you. You will be, she said, you will be blessed. She said, I feel God is using you for a purpose to enlighten the people. Thank you so much. What her name is, Miss Barbara. I received that. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you. Miss Faye say, hey, love, looking cute. Thank you. Connie say, welcome, Miss Barbara. She gave you the announcements. Miss Barbara say, thanks. You welcome, love. Kathy say, yes, she do. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy laughing. Belinda say, they know she's slow and blind. That's Belinda's opinion. She's entitled. Alice say, you in the book, amen. Shatay say, yes, they still unsure and uneasy with that significant other. And it's going to be like that, because here's the thing. When they was trying to sit down and act like mature adults, she wanted to be a child and have a tantrum and walk out because things was not her way. That was a red flag right there. Why would you get upset because they saying that you wasn't a good fit for the brand? That wasn't an insult. That was a business move. It wasn't nothing wrong with that, you know. And I think one of the things that I think was BL said, it was they was trying to or the daughter, they was trying to hold her account. They was asking her questions that will hold her accountable. And that's what she didn't like. And see, it's a lot of folks move like that. They want to do a lot of rigmarole, but they don't want to be held accountable for nothing. That ain't how life works, baby. We all got to give an account, whether it's on this side or the other side, but we got to give an account for everything we do under the sun, baby. And that's just how life moves. You have to hold people in accountability. Because I want to know what's your motive. I want to know what's the rush. I want to know why you're moving so fast. What is you trying to, what's the goal? Is it long-term goal or short-term goal? Are you in it for the money or are you in it for long-term? Let me tell you something. And I say this, like the new saying that they say, with my chest. I say this with my chest. I've been there on that side, baby. So you can't tell me nothing about that, okay? Women ain't gonna stay together too long. Say what you want to say, it don't. Some people force it to, but it still have problems. It don't last long all the time. And especially if it ain't done right. That's with any relationship. Remember that. My food done got cold. But anywho, Stacey said, yeah, they still unsure. Okay, got that. Rosalind Williams say, hello, LaPo, pray all is well. All is well. Priscilla say, okay, and you done popped in. Hey. Let me see. Sheila say, yeah, sure. She sure do kind of all the time. Very creative with us too. Thank you, Sheila. Wanda say, hello, LaPo. Yes, ma'am. Accountability is what we need. Yeah. Yeah. Barbara says, just know they would be held accountable for Mr. Aura. You don't take advantage of God, least ones. God love us all the same. You better say it for the ones in the back, Miss Barbara. You better know God is watching everything. Definitely so. Definitely so. You don't play about the least ones. He said, as you have done unto the least of them, you have done unto me. Take that and read it now. Read it, baby. That's what he said in his word now. Keep that in mind, honey. Think you're doing something and getting away with it. You ain't getting away with it at all, honey. You got to give an account, baby. Yep. You might get old one day. Somebody gonna have to wipe your tail. Remember how you treat folks. The same treatment you put out is the same treatment you'll get back. Reciprocity. That's what it's called, baby. Woo, child. Nobody don't want to be held accountable no more, though. They don't. They want to do what they want to do and say what they want to say. But honey, I just can't get these folks with these keyboard mentality. They want to fight folks and run up. Everybody, let me tell you something. Let me just say this. Everybody ain't gonna sit idle by and let you just run up on them. They're not gonna do that. And one thing for two things for certain. You're gonna do something. You don't talk about it. If you really about it, you don't talk about it. You just do it. When you're talking about it, that means you ain't about it. And you have prepared the person that you're talking about to be ready when they see you on sight. That wisdom ain't no joke, is you? Stop making threats, honey. Stop making threats and all this, honey. Trying to be bad, this big, bad ass, honey. Stop doing all that, honey, because people ain't laying down and just walking by and letting you just walk over them and do anything to them, honey. Not in this day and age. Oh, no, baby. They will walk the dog on you and mollywop your tail, honey, before you get to them. So don't think that All right, now that lady love you and everything as a friend, honey. Walk up on that lady like crazy, honey. Because you done already put it out there. So she's gonna be prepared to protect herself. And all right, she got the right to do that, to protect herself, honey. Because she don't know what bag you coming out, a crazy bag, cuckoo bag, or whatever kind of bag, honey. She is gonna be ready. Because you done already let her know. Want to say run up and get done up, get laid flat line. That's what's gonna happen, honey. Ooh, woo, child. But everybody say Mr. D is messy. I don't know Mr. D, but I think he put on a very good interview and everything. I know he was getting a little frustrated, but you have to give people you have to have patience when you do certain things, because everybody don't talk and express themselves the same. So you got to have a little patience. Let them get it out the way they know how. She was fumbling and stumbling because she was torn. She didn't want to tell too much. She just wanted to be clear on certain things, but she didn't want to go too deep, which she could have. And girl, I guess the internet would have been broke last night if she would have told everything, huh? We're all gonna know. Lord, thank you for this food I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my body. Thank you for the hand prepared. Thank you for the provision provided. In Jesus' name, amen. My husband has fixed me. What is this, Lord? This chicken. Girl, I don't know what the name of it, but it's chicken with spaghetti noodles and sauce and some sauteed shrimp and some toast, garlic toast. Chicken parmesan, child. That's what I'm eating. So I'm here for y'all comments and feedback, honey. So say, okay. Okay. No comments, no feedback. What did y'all take away from the interview? What was y'all takeaway? I ain't got nothing against none of the ladies because I don't know them. I ain't trying to know them. Just giving my opinion. So say, nowadays you have to watch your back when you do and say things. You better, especially when you put it out there in the atmosphere, because the show gonna manifest. Cynthia say, I love it. Well, thank you, Cynthia. Y'all have any opinions about the situation? Or what y'all got? Did y'all watch the interview? Yeah, no, maybe. Well, Connie say it was professional and truth, in my opinion. I agree. Oh, tonight, ladies, if y'all ain't doing anything, busy or whatever, got nothing planned, be sure to join us on YouTube at 6 o'clock for Cocktails and Conversation. You don't want to miss it. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's absolutely free. Just go over to type Lil Poe Rich B LLC and hit subscribe. And hit the notification bell and hit the thumbs up too. Bush watchers, y'all in the bushes, hit the thumb up buttons, honey. It's for free. Don't cost you a dime. Wanted to say, I think BL handled herself well without going into much of what was going on. She said, I wish Senior CC would listen to her. At this time, she ain't gonna listen. She ain't listen to nobody. She not, because she's struck. As they call, whooped. Yeah. Nose wide open, baby. Ain't can't see nothing. But we all gonna know. Should I say, both the daughter and BL was very pure on what they spoke on about the situation. BL is very concerned about the business, and that's the professional in her. That's the profession in her. Absolutely. Sheila say they both are very concerned for Senior CC. I say Senior CC because that's what I put on it. Sherilyn, good afternoon. Beautiful in chat. Hey, love. Stephanie said, I enjoyed the whole sit down. Glad they got to tell their truth. Yeah, BL definitely held back a lot. Senior Cece should be grateful. Yes, she should. Absolutely, I concur. But it's not going to really stop. Oh, it's not going to stop because they even went to the point, to the extreme of bullying her son. That was hurtful, you know. Instead of coming out, because you lived in the household with this child. It was inconvenience for them. They couldn't even come in their kitchen. You could have came out and said, hey, listen, I know we in our feelings, but let's keep the kids out. Let's not bully this child because I know him. I know that fella. Didn't do that. Because you want to be right when you're wrong. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But now he ain't going to have no respect for her. You know, children don't forget nothing. Children don't forget nothing. Now he might respect her because the mama say, you know, respect. When that child get older and he can really say what he want to say, he going to have some words. Watch what I tell you. And he has all right. He really do. Yep. So are y'all on y'all lunch break, honey? Stephanie, you working today or you off? Should I say I'm so happy. They also spoke on the granddaughter situation. Oh yeah, she explained why she didn't want her daughter on camera. They tried to make a big issue out of that. Well, you let so-and-so have on there, but like she said, at work. But she didn't want her baby in those shade rooms and gossip rooms and stuff like that. And you know what? To be honest, these content creators that have those kind of type of platforms, deal with the adult. Leave the children out. You don't put people cheering in stuff like that. You don't do that. That's a bit much now. Be adult about your situation. Talk among yourself. You know, go in on each other, whatever case. Excuse me, y'all. Case may be, but don't sit up there and be putting children and grown people's foolishness. Steph say, I'm working, getting ready to take a break. Oh, okay, baby. Oh, you work. Okay, gotcha. Alpha says, well, welcome. First of all, welcome, Alpha, because you was new. Welcome to over here. She says, great interview. Didn't know Cook, because you know Cook was living in her basement. Wow. Hello, everyone from Inglewood, California. Yeah. Nobody knew that she was in the basement, but she wanted to deny that because see what it is. She done told that Lady Fair a whole bunch of lies, and Lady Fair done told her a whole bunch of lies. You know, lie meet lie. But the truth was coming out, and so it overpowered them lies that she told. So she had to get in front of it. That's why she came out here talking about going Will Smith somebody. Girl, you don't sit down. Juanita say, I was on my lunch break. She said, I took a whole nap too, shaking my head. She said, but I'm back listening and working now. Okay, baby. That's the convenience of working from home. Should I say, it must be the shape and size that got love struck. What? She said it must be the shape and the size that got the love struck. What got the shape and the size? Shirley, what you saying? What shape and what damn size? Ain't no dang-a-lang hanging there, girl. I don't reckon. Well, I don't know. But I don't know now, honey. I don't know. Well, I don't reckon that, no. Well, I don't know. No. Oh, Shirley, what you talking about? Oh, man. Shirley, you done invented something. Lord. My saints is a mess. But Bushwatchers, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Or if you're peeping in, because I already know you is, honey. It'd be over 100 and some darn people. All these people in the bushes, honey, that's a shame. Honey, just hit the like button. You ain't got to come in the room. It's okay. Should have said I'm working and listening. What you working on, Sheila? Woo, baby. Sheila, you working on something long and strong? What is you working on, girl? Woo. Baby. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, I thank y'all for doing this. Is my bishop, a former bishop used to say, doing this and that. Multitasking. Working and listening and responding. I appreciate that. That takes a lot. That takes a lot. Well, y'all ain't got no more comments for me, honey. I thought y'all would have something to say, honey. I guess I have. I just said, Pastor, you done said it all. We just said amen. She'll say, I'm also on my lunch break. So I got all the folks at work. Well, hell, I'm at work too. So I guess we all doing the same thing, multitasking. This is my yoke too, y'all. I'm working too, honey, putting the time in. Let me see these likes, honey. I got to check y'all. Okay, child. I suppose, honey, but I got 19 likes. Unless these people over now, I think they be watching me from overseas and stuff like that. So maybe that's probably what that is. Well, I know Nora, she working. Brina working. I guess all the other OGs is working too. But I guess I'll let y'all go on get off y'all break. I done did my little hour, honey. I'll be back. Y'all, I'm eating my lunch. Y'all eating y'all lunch and everything, honey. But I'll be back, okay? New people, make sure y'all come on back in and pay me a visit, honey. It was a pleasure having you on my platform. And I'll talk to y'all a little later. Trish said, I love the way BL handled her business. Yeah, she's very professional. In spite of her, her marriage and everything, she talked about prenups and everything. Thing probably ain't got a damn prenup. Ooh, child. But anyway, child, I'll holler at y'all later, honey. I'll be back on here again. Y'all get off work and everything. Come back and we'll talk some more about something else. All right. See y'all later. Love y'all. All right, YouTube, later. Bye, Sheila. Woo, baby. I just can't with these churn.